Hello folks, the old deplorable basket case here. So this is a response video to a comment that a person called Semper Invictus left on my earlier video, Who's a Fascist?, which is in turn a response to an earlier comment that Invictus left on an earlier video, Antifa are murderous fascists. So I figure if I'm trying to respond to someone's comment, it ends up being 3, 4, 5 paragraphs long. If I'm going into such detail, I feel so strongly about it, I'll just make a video about it. And that way I can talk about something I feel very strongly about and where lots of people can see. So this person commented saying, I don't entirely agree with your nomenclature, but I do agree that fascism is not limited to 20th century Italian politics. So that was this person's entire point. Wrong point, saying that the only real fascists are Italians from 1920s to 1940s. So thank you for agreeing with me that your entire original point was wrong, and I was right. But rather than asking an evasive question like, who's a fascist, which I never asked that question. It's the title of the video, but I never asked that question. I entitled the video that because I thought it was a fairly good summation of my entire point in the video, that being that there are a lot of people who are fascists who are not Italians from the 1920s to 1940s. How about asking yourself a much better and more instructive question? Why is it wrong for others to use and abuse the term Nazi, but okay for you to do precisely the same thing with fascism? Okay. Firstly, the word Nazi is a very specific word with a very specific meaning, and it has been used a lot. Almost literally, no one and no thing in any political debate in the USA in the past 17 years has not been referred to as a Nazi. Almost literally. The word fascist is a much more general term with a much more general meaning, and has not been used nearly as much in political debate in the USA as the word Nazi. But the big problem, the really big problem with this point that this person is trying to make, is that I never said people are not allowed to use the word Nazi. I never said people are wrong to use the word Nazi. I said, and I'll try to put a link below to the original video, I said, unless you're referring to an actual member of the National Socialist Deutsche Arbeiterparty, the Nazi Party, please do not use the word Nazi. Please is what I said. Please. So, I do admit that in my original use of the word fascist, I was not using it according to its dictionary term of an actual fascist party. I was using it in a more colloquial sense, that of people who try to silence a political opposition by killing people. I think I'm pretty justified in thinking that this will be quite widely understood. I think I'm pretty justified in thinking that most people understand what I was saying. So, when I responded to your false assertion that the only fascists are Italians from the 1920s to 1940s, when I responded with an actual dictionary definition of fascism and pointing out that there are a lot of people who are fascists who are not Italians from the 1920s to 1940s, I was not trying to justify my earlier use of the word. I was raising up these facts to show that you're wrong. That's what I was doing, Mr. Invictus, or Madam Invictus. But there's one thing that has really come through to me through all this, and that is that the only thing, literally the only thing you argue against, is the definition of the word. You don't argue against anything else I had to say in the video. Now, so one question that occurs to me is, have you ever talked to a member of Antifa and told them, okay, the people you're fighting against, they're not actually fascists? If you feel so very strongly about the term, that's something you really would have done, isn't it? But I can't help but feel very strongly that you don't actually feel that strongly about the actual definition of the word, and you're just trying to attack me and you think this is an easy way to do it. That's the feeling I'm getting out of all this. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. But, okay, question for you is, and this is a serious question, I'd really like a serious answer. You did not disagree with anything else I had to say in the video. You didn't argue against anything else I had to say in the video. So Antifa, putting bags over people's heads, hitting people over heads with rocks, trying to curb stomp people, literally trying to kill people who are their political opposition. My question for you is this. If you don't call them fascists, then what do you call them? What do you call that? What do you call Antifa when they do that? Please comment below. I'd really like to hear what you have to say. And that's my response video. So, thank you, Semper Invictus, for your continued response and feedback. I do appreciate the opportunity to enunciate my position and how I feel about things. And for everyone else who's watching this, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you like these series of response videos I've been making. If you have anything to say about this, please comment below. If you have anything to say about anything, please comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say about practically anything. If you'd like to debate me, debate me. If you want to argue with me, make your case. And, excuse me. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and good night, and God bless.